Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So it is Monday. I don't even know why I'm saying that. I mean, it's because I'm recording it on a Saturday, so it's my weekend. But Monday is very depressing because that's when the weekend is over and we all have to go back to work. But trying not to be depressing, it is Monday, so it is WIP and Chat day, so that is the one good thing, isn't it? You get home from work and you can just sit down, you can diamond paint with me. So yeah, I am still working on the People's Princess. I'm doing this section down here, which hopefully I'll get finished today, because my aim is to just keep going till my battery's dead, which I don't know how long that'll be, but anyway, so I've already started this section. Let's just get straight into it. So I'm using blue today, the royal blue, because it matches like her eyes and the crown and stuff, and the same pen I've been using because I really like that for this painting. This pen could switch it up a bit, but I've actually started using multi-places more, and I don't have that many pens with multi-places on it. I've got more without because I never used to do it, so I might need to have like a switch around of like which ones have multi-places and which ones have straighteners on them. Who knows? So anyway, let's get on to it. So let's do this arrow next, and let me zoom you in a little bit. It's a bit hard here. This is the only thing. I like to work close to me, but the camera is really far back, so it's annoying because I do have to kind of lean. But yeah, so I love my tray. Look how easy they line up. It's just brilliant. Anywho, so yeah, if you did watch last week, I did on Wednesday like a sort out of all my paintings that have been gifted to me, because I do keep getting them gifted to me, which I'm extremely grateful for. It's really lovely that I've got to the point now with my channel where I can do unboxing videos regularly, and it's not, I don't know, it's not costing me a fortune. And I say it out all honesty and all openness because I had a YouTube channel before I started diamond painting, so a while back, and I was doing like just like beauty, because I really like makeup and clothes, like fashion lifestyle, doing like unboxings and clothing hauls and stuff like that, and it was costing an absolute fortune, and I couldn't keep it up because I was spending way too much money trying to constantly buy clothes, buy makeup so I could unbox it, so I could make content. Like, I don't think people realise how expensive it is to actually run a YouTube channel. It really is. To make content, you are constantly forking out money. So I'm just unbelievably grateful to companies who are reaching out and saying, hey, do you want to work with us if we send you some paintings for you to unbox? Like, hell yes. So I just needed to basically get my act together and start doing some of them because I'm running out of space. And I do, the thing is with me is I genuinely choose all the paintings that I really like and I really love and I want to do. So I don't want to get rid of them, I genuinely want to do them. So I just need to get my act together. So I started the Tiny Decisions wheel thing, which is just like a spinning wheel that chooses whatever you want it to choose, but some people use it for popping the diamond paintings in, and then when they're ready to kit up a new one, they just let that decide which one it is, which is great for one second. Sorry about that. James was just saying he's going out to get a parcel from the post office that got delivered when I wasn't in, and So I got sent to the post office, so he just wanted to know if I wanted anything from Asda. Well, he was there. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying now. Yeah, about the tiny decisions. It basically makes the decision for you, which is great for like paintings like that, where you really don't have a preference what to do first, and actually the decision of deciding which one is a bit of a pain. And you probably just do the most recent ones like all the time, so the ones that you had, the older ones that you have probably wouldn't get to. So I did that in the hopes of getting down some, and so I've got one kitted up. I kitted it up. I kitted it up last week actually, but I scheduled the video for this week out of, you know, full disclosure. But it is annoying me slightly because it's a bit, I don't even know the word. I want to say it's tacky. I don't know, it's tacky but it's slidey. It's like the diamonds don't really stick great, so it is, and it's a square, so it takes longer. So it's a bit annoying, but I will like really try with it. Just the smaller pieces, so that's the one I'm kind of working on during the week. That's my idea, is I'll work on that one because the smaller sections, although to be honest they take me as long as one of these big sections of Diana, so I don't know. But the point is, on my weekends I'm still working on this one just because it's so lovely. So we'll get there. I do have a lot of like WIPs on the go at the moment, to be honest. Well, actually they're not on the go. Some of them are just kitted up and just in my wardrobe that haven't even been started. So that's Biker Betty and Rainbow Little Dragon, and the Dream is Design one that the wonderful Val sent. Much love to Val. So, oh no, I forgot them the other night. Oh, that's annoying. And there's a little tiny little piece that I want to get my tweezers on. Get it out. These tweezers are the pink ones from Treasure Studios Arts, because me love anything pink. So yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so I've got that one. Have I got anything else? No. And then on like the ones that actually have diamonds on them is obviously this one that I'm working on. I was actually going to do a WIP video of like what I've got on the go at the moment, but there's this one, my doggies, which are from the Diamond Den, so it's a custom. But that one, like, don't get me wrong, it's an absolute dream to work on. The diamonds are brilliant, it is lovely, it is a square, but because it's a custom, so they're not really hand charted, to me it's overly confetti. And I've not done a custom before, so that is my first one. And I've got a bloody 60 by 80 and me, my mother and my nan had to do and all from there. But I do like it, I just can't do it a lot. I'm not a confetti like lover to that extent. I think it's because I'm dyslexic, or I'm on the dyslexic spectrum, and it just messes with my brain a bit too much. There's too much going off at once. Like I don't like complete blocky either, because that just bores me. So I'm not saying like I just do a painting of all one colour, but for example, this is why I really, really love Mandie Manzano's, and because there's nice little blocks, but there's still plenty of colours in a section, to keep me preoccupied, but it doesn't, my mind's not having to wander all over the page in one go, if you know what I mean. That just stresses me out. So I am doing that slowly. Also, like, I've got a little bit down it, but then I got fed up, so I just left it for the time being. And then similarly, I've got the moth from Prism, which I felt really bad for because they sent it me and they were like, oh, we're really excited to see this done. But I genuinely, I couldn't sit there 24/7, and it was huge as well. I'd just done Fuji Flora. I was like, right, I'm ready to do some smaller paintings now. And then I got like a 70 by 90. I was like, oh my god. So I will get there, don't get me wrong, I will 100% get there with them. I just can't right this second. I just can't deal with it. So I think that's all of that colour. What should it not be, but I can easily just dip into the tub if I need any more. I do have more of this colour, by the way, as well. It's just, I like to finish what I've got in my little pot, because if there's any trash or just like little bits at the bottom, I'm not just getting a massive pile up of them. I'll finish what I've got, throw that in the bin, and then put some more in. So that's why I always finish my pots before I fill them up. So let's just get them little arrows, because it'll just annoy me because I know I did them. It wasn't last night actually, because I went round to Mum's Thursday night. It'll annoy me if I don't get them, because I know I've already done that colour. There we go. So how has my week been? I don't really know how many of you care about my week, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. So it was Daniel's birthday. So it was my brother Daniel's 21st birthday this week. So on Tuesday, got out of parents' evening at school, mainly because I'm just new to the to teaching at that school. So I've not really had much to do with the year 8. So I was like, do I have to be here? Because it is my brother's 21st, and they're like, nah, get your sin off. So we went out. I know I just talk and then change the subject, but I've got a really like hoarse throat. Is that the right word? Just like really dry and like I think that's better. I think I needed a drink, but it's still there. Sorry, so yeah, it was his 21st, so we went out for a meal. It was quite funny actually, because he picked like a restaurant that couldn't have been further away, like for just a restaurant. You don't go miles and miles and miles away, do you, to go for a meal? Pick something maybe 30 minutes away tops, and it was more like 45. Then 15 minutes make a huge difference, I want to say. And it was booked for 7:30 on a Tuesday, on a school night, guys, right? That's a big deal for me now. Like, I'm up at 6:30 in the morning, and I want to be in bed for like no later than 10. So he booked it for 7:30, and James kept on saying to me on the way, he was like, right, so just put it this way. There's 9 of us going, so it's going to take a good like 2 hours for our meal. He's like, and then with your family, they take half an hour to get themselves out of the door. So that's 9:30 for the meal. 10 o'clock to get yous all out of the door. So we won't even be in the car till 10, and then we've got to drive home. So it'll be like 11 o'clock by the time you've took your makeup off and got in bed. And then probably 11:30 by the time you fell asleep. And he was right. I woke up Wednesday, and it was a Wednesday. Like, that's the thing. Like, realistically, when it comes to teaching in school and stuff, you need to at least try to get over hump day of feeling not overly tired. And on Wednesday I was like half dead. I literally like a zombie walking into school. So that wasn't great. And then I was like that Thursday and Friday as well anyway. So I've just felt really, really tired this week from it. But it was a fun night. It was really, really fun. I like spending time with my family. I'm a very family orientated person. But because it was a school night and because nobody else, apart from Daniel who booked the day off the next day, apart from that, nobody else could drink because they all had work. So we decided Friday night would be a good night to sort of go around to my mum's because, you know, well, you guys know about her bar. They come in handy, these bars. So we just had us all back round to just have a drink. So that's where I was last night. I didn't really drink. I ended up having one cider because me and James wanted to have a drink because he rarely ever does. Like, usually he is the taxi man. So we were going to get a taxi home. Then I ended up having one cider anyway. So I was like, well, I may as well drive. Like, there's no point in us paying for a taxi. I don't know why I've gone up there. Let's do the bottom bit first. So yeah, that was that. Also, my mirror came. If you don't remember me telling you, I had an issue with my Hollywood mirror that was my Christmas present for my mum, where one of the lights ended up being faulty, and like it would, on the neutral and warm setting, so the light that's more yellowy, it wasn't working. So sorry, I could just hear James speaking. I want to know who he's speaking to. No, it's just James on the phone to his nana. I was like, he's speaking. Who is he speaking to? There's no one in my house, is there? So yeah. Anyway, back to my mirror. Yeah, the warm setting, so the warm light didn't work. So you could have it on the cool and you could have it on the neutral, but it would look more white than every other light. So I got in touch with the company and just said, you know, I'm unhappy. These mirrors are really, really expensive for things like that to happen within a week or so of getting them. So I was like, is there anything you can suggest? Because, like, even though it's usable, it's not right. And they were like, oh, we'll just send you a new one. I was like, huh, sound. Because it's, like I said, it's still usable. Probably just needed, like, somebody to come out and have a look at it. That'd probably be cheaper for the company. But, yeah, again, I don't know. So they just sent me a brand new one, and that came yesterday. So my mama is going to have the other one because they said it doesn't need returning. She's even sweeter. So yeah, she is going to come later on today to get the mirror and bring me my new one because it got delivered to her house, because that's where it originally got delivered, because we didn't have this house before Christmas. Oh, we did, but we didn't have it at the time the mirror got ordered. So yeah, that was really, really good. And I think that is all of the trials and tribulations of the weekend. So I've got my iPad, which you might have seen when it was like zoomed out, so I could talk through some of the comments that have been put on this week and last week, because I didn't get through them all last week. So let's have a look. So Vicky Bates, the lovely Vicky, she often leaves comments, so thank you so much, Vicky, for subscribing and watching my videos so often. It's lovely to see your messages. She says, so for the Rhode Diamonds mystery painting, she couldn't wait to find out what it was. So cool. So I think the mystery idea is what she likes there. Yeah, it is up, so you can go see it. I'm sure probably have commented, Vicky, on that one as well. So hopefully it wasn't a disappointment to you and you liked it. I thought it was very cute, and I'm very sad to hear about Rhode Diamonds closing down, to be honest, because the first painting that I got my mum was like a Chewbacca from Rhode Diamonds, because I was looking for a Chewbacca painting I could buy to get her into diamond painting. She wasn't a diamond painter at this time, she didn't really understand it. And then look at her now, she diamond paints all the time. She's doing the dog one as well. And she's like, it's so confetti. That was her first like confetti painting. I'm like, I know, Mum. So I was doing my head in. I'm like, are you now like a painting snob, Mummykins? Do you like the hand charted? But yeah, I got that from Rhode Diamonds. And it's just sad, because it was really, you know, they're really lovely packaged and the drill quality's good, and it's just sad. It's just sad that it feels like we're taking one step backwards. You know, the UK, it was finally, we were getting companies and some good ones out there like Prism and Diamond Art Studio and Diamond Den so far for customs. They are meant to be having a shop for normal diamond paintings, but you know, people were interested in it in the UK, and it's nice to see, and then they have to shut down, bless them. So sad. And I've been there with like businesses that you just love with all your heart, but are just not working and they're costing too much and not making any money. So it is really sad. So then also Vicky, she says that the Friends one will look awesome when it's done. So that's the Friends painting from DIY Gift, or Diamond Art Gift, sorry. Yeah, it was really cool. It was like a brick pattern with the coffee mugs, and it says Friends, and yeah, that looks cool, and the Central Perk logo. That looks very confetti, and it's 40 by 50, so that's probably not on my list to do anytime soon, because I do have a lot, but I need to get down some of the 30 by 40s. I'd rather do them, because then at least if one does stress me out a little bit like this, the one that I'm doing currently, that you will see the kitting up for on Wednesday, that because it's smaller, even though it does wind me up, I can just power through. It's like, oh, it won't take me that long, and it'll be done like a couple of weeks, and that's my aim, is to get through a small one every couple of weeks. So we will see. Right, I swear to God, if he interrupts me one more time, oh, I'm gonna get angry. I don't want to be interrupted because I lose my train of thought. So annoying. Bloody James. Anyway, so where was I? So then Vicky, so it was like another two Vickies, so thanks Vicky. This one was on the unboxing the Christmas King Charles from Down Dark Club. So my mum was on that video because I was still at the old house at this point. Although I unboxed it after Christmas because I completely forgot I had that video. So, you know, sorry. And she says that she loves the videos that I do with my mum because she makes me laugh. My mum, to be honest, when she's on videos, because she's nervous, she's not trying to make people laugh, so she is funny. We were saying to her last night, like, she tries too hard to be funny, and then it's not funny, it's just you being stupid. And being annoying. Because she really does try hard to be funny, like, she wants to be a comedian. But, like, because she's on camera, she's not, fair enough, sometimes she does, but most of the time she doesn't try to be funny because she's more like trying to be appropriate and to do, like, to say the right things and whatnot. So then when she does stuff that's funny, like saying, like, honestly, I want it on a t-shirt, the best moment ever, you need to go and watch it if you haven't. We were kitting down her painting, so the lips from Prism, the retro lips, she turned round to me and she was doing, like, she was getting the bags out of storage, so I was giving her the DMC number and I'm saying, okay, find a bag. And I said, okay, the next one's 310. And she goes, oh, what number's that again? Or something like that. She says, what number's 310? Like, 310? Like, what number's 310? Oh, I don't know. 310? It was just proper stupid. Like, she is, sometimes she's like a proper dumb blonde. It was so funny, and you've got to watch it. But what number is 310? 310? Yeah, my mum can make people laugh, and that is genuinely, like I said, that's not her trying to be funny. That's just her being dumb. But she's my mother, I'm allowed to say it anyway. So then she also says on a different painting, I'm getting down Snow Queen, I do my diamond paintings while watching your videos. Oh, it's so nice to hear, because, you know, that's one of the main reasons I started this channel, because I diamond paint while watching other YouTube videos of diamond paintings. So I was like, I want to do it, and I just want to document my journey, and then people can listen in or not listen in or do whatever they want. There's a lot of trash in this colour. Sorry, I'm just chatting rubbish. So yeah, that's so lovely to hear that people actually are watching my videos and diamond painting. It's just so nice. So Liz gets in there now. Liz Harrison from Scotty Dog Crafts. If you've not seen Liz, she's lovely. Go check her out. And she says that she was tempted by Virus Detected, but Dust Bunnies is still her favourite. She's never watched Friends. Oh my goodness. You need to watch Friends, Liz. Go watch Friends. Do you know what, that is one of them that it would be a nice series to watch while diamond painting. Because it's just so, like, it's good background telly. It's good everything telly. But I've had the box set since I was like 10-year-old. And I used to sit, it was quite funny actually, because these are the days, obviously, I'm talking about DVDs. And if I wanted to watch it, and say my parents were watching telly, the only other place I had a DVD player was in my mum and dad's bedroom. So I just remember going, putting the telly on and going and sitting in my mum and dad's bedroom watching Friends. This was the days before, like, Netflix did it. Now I don't really use the box set. I've got it still. But nobody uses DVDs anymore, do they? I don't even have a DVD player, so that would be kind of hard if I wanted to do that. Which is a bit sad, really, if you think about it. But I'm trying to get to the end of this colour, still being able to multi-place. But I think that's had it now, because they're all really, really scattered about. I do still have some. Drills in my tray, not a lot, but some, and a lot of like little teeny tiny trashy bits. Although some of these can get stuck. So sometimes drills get stuck in the tray, and it's not because of the grooves of the tray, because I think some people think it is. I mean, sometimes when 3D printers print, the grooves and things can just have little like catches on it, little snags. But the more you use it, the less you should get that. But sometimes, like that then, I just had one drill or two drills stuck. That's just because they're maybe slightly a bit bigger, or they've got a snag on them themselves. You know, that's not the tray. So my advice is, whether it are trays or a tray from a different company or whatever that you've got, if you've got a 3D printed one, give it a sec. Like, use it. Don't just go put some drills in, shake it about, go like that, and expect it to be like miraculous. It's a fine art getting these grooves right, and because you don't want them too big that they don't keep the drills aligned, and you don't want it too small that all the drills catch. So it's really difficult. So sometimes, yeah, the drills are a bit bigger, they're gonna slightly catch. So I think now, even though H is next, I'm gonna go on to do the black, the 310, because it's at the bottom where I'd place my hand to get up here. So I'm gonna do that first. But that is what I like to see. All the drills nicely lined up. That's what makes my day. Right, so yeah, so Liz then goes on to say she's not watched Friends, but she's not particularly a Harry Potter fan either. But I do like the castle one with the owl. Yeah. I think it's now a fact people know I don't really like Harry Potter at all. But I can appreciate a nice image. Do you know what I mean? And I do think the castle one's nice, especially if you like the owl. And I like the one I do like is the crest, the Harry Potter crest one, because it's so colourful and awesome. It looks really cool. But I think it's just overly Harry Potter, like it looks good. But at the same time, why would I buy it? Like, why would I buy a crest of Harry Potter? I'm just not bothered. So like I said, I'm not a fan. Whereas like when I bought Luna Lovegood, from Dreamers Designs and Katie Shrajkovic, like, to be honest, that just looks like a cool like girl. Unless you're a Harry Potter fan who can spot, oh, that's Luna from Harry Potter, you don't know it's Harry Potter. Nowhere does it have like on it Harry Potter, Hogwarts or anything like that. So yeah, it's totally different. I appreciate a good diamond painting, but I just really don't care. Don't care for it. I think it's too boring. Too boring. I like comedies. I like movies to have a good laugh. Now, if they brought something Marvel out, oh my god, I'd be all for it. Because Marvel, I just love them. I love the humour. I love the characters. I love everything. But they wouldn't bring out Marvel, cause it's owned by Disney, so they can't get the licensing for it, which is annoying. Disney own everything now, don't they? It's just a fact. And although I like Disney, I don't like the fact that companies can't do anything Disney without getting sued. It's annoying. Anyway, rant over. So Vicky is back. She says that she loves the Virus Detective painting too, and she has to get a painting just to get the new toolkit. It looks neat. They are pretty cool, but I wouldn't just go out and get a painting just yet if you want the toolkit, because there's nothing to say, there's nothing to suggest you're gonna get the toolkit, because it's not rolled out into absolutely everything yet. Like the unboxing that went live on Saturday, the robot repairs and Snow White, they were like newer paintings. They came out after the Friends ones, but no new toolkit. Yeah, so I won't go out buying a painting just to get a toolkit unless you know it's physically got the new toolkits in it. So like, you know, because I've unboxed it, that the Friends ones have it, so get them. If you're not interested in the Friends, have a look, see if you can find anybody else that's posted online that they've got a new toolkit, and have a look what painting they got it in. I'd do something like that. I wouldn't just go out and just buy a painting just to get it, because you might be a bit disappointed then, and it might feel like a bit of a waste of money. But yeah, it'll be nice when they're all like that. I love it when I got like Craftably toolkit with the washi tape and the cover minder. So I need to get my cover minder out actually of my Craftably kit, because when I unbox my Diamond Art Club, like usually I don't take anything out of the toolkits until I'm doing the painting. But when I did that, I just thought, oh, well, I want to take out the cover minders and I want to display them. Whereas I've still got the cover minder from the Craftably one in the toolkit. I think it's a hedgehog. It was really cute if I recall. But I might get it out and pop it on display as well. So yeah. I love, see, this is what I like. I like the blockiness, but it's still not overrun. It's just nice. Let me just, my iPad screen's gone off again. Come on, stick. Thank you. So then Vicky says on one of my WIP and Chats from January, hope the rest of the house sorting goes smoothly. Can't wait for a craft room tour. Yes, I hope it all goes smoothly too. We are just now waiting, honestly. It is a long wait, but we are just waiting on the settee and chair, so the sofas, and carpet, which I'm really, I'm hoping, praying, begging that by the end of this month we've got it, because I literally spend my days just sat up here. I don't even speak to James. I mean, don't get me wrong, that would probably still be the case a bit, because I do like to diamond paint and stuff. Having said that, I've asked James to get me one of the Huion wireless light pads. I want the A3 one for my birthday, which is in March, because I said to him, I says, if it's wireless, I can sit down on the settee with, yeah. Whereas it annoys me when I have to traipse the wire all over. So gonna do that some nights. Some nights I'll probably sit up here still, because just I like it. I like being on the desk, but some nights I might sit down with him downstairs on the sofa and use my gorgeous sofa. Oh, it's gorgeous to me anyway. So yeah, that's the plan. Although having said that, so the settee was meant to be, and I don't think I told you this last week actually, because I think it might have happened after. If I have, apologies. But I got a phone call. I couldn't understand a word the woman said. I genuinely couldn't. It was the connection, it was her accent, I just didn't know what she was talking about. And it was something about the sofa and about paying money, and I'm like, hold on a minute, I'm not paying anything else. And I heard spray, like getting the sofa sprayed. But I thought she was asking me to pay some more money, and I'm like, I don't want to pay any more money. And she's like, can you not, they told you about paying money? And I'm like, what? So I just ring up the customer service in the UK and say, I'm so sorry, somebody's rung me and I have no idea what they said. So can you please tell me what it was about? So the woman went through it with me, and what she said, because my sofa should have been delivered, well, it was due in the warehouse on the 3rd of February. And then they usually say it has to be delivered like within a week. So I thought we would have to get the sofa before the carpets came, and then it had just been a faff trying to get the carpets done around the sofa. But apparently what they were saying is the moved distribution centre and the spray machine isn't working, it's down. And essentially I said, well, I haven't asked it to be sprayed. She says, but do you have insurance? I says, well yeah, I think I took insurance out, I think I've already paid for it, because we had to pay an additional amount. She says, yeah, I can see you paid for it already, but you did take insurance out, and that also comes with, like, you get your fabric sort of sprayed, you know, for protection. I was like, alright, okay. She said, well, the spray machine's down and it looks like it's going to take about a week to get fixed. So, and this was, like I said, last weekend, it was like last Saturday. So she says, she said a week to 10 days to get fixed. So I'm thinking, well, that's fine, because then it just, maybe they can push it out for the carpet. So I said that to her. I said, well, realistically, we don't want the settee coming anyway before the carpets. And she said, do you know what window frame they said about the carpets coming for? And I said, well, I'm sure he said something like the 17th of Feb or 20 something of February, so that towards the back end. And she said, well, that actually might work out really well for you, because the sofa, we could probably, even though we say a week, because you're obviously a customer that's ordered like the carpets with us, and you know of what's happened with the reordering of the carpets and stuff, getting them in the right colour, she said probably we can push it out for you, we can just hold off. We don't typically do it, no, but you know, it's not exactly your fault. It's not like you go in, oh, hold on a minute, you know, I've just gone out, I've just bought some carpets from somewhere else and they can't come yet, so I really don't want the sofa yet. Like, that would be your own problem, wouldn't it? Like, your own fault. For not having things done in a timely manner. So yeah, it looks like it should all be done in the correct order now. It's just the only issue we've got is moving the stuff out of the craft room and out of the smaller bedroom, which out of the smaller bedroom is just my dressing table and the tall Alex drawers from IKEA. But in the craft room, it's the 3D printer table, it's the desk that's attached to, like, it's got 2 sets of the small Alex drawers, and then it's the Kallax unit. So it is just 3 things still, but they're just heavy and big. So I think what I may end up needing to have done is my dad or my brother come in like the day before and let's see how much of the stuff we could get into the kitchen from this room. It would probably be a tight squeeze, but if we've had dinner and stuff and we don't need to get into the kitchen for anything. I'm actually really hoping, because I'm on half term, not next week, the week after. So what, let me think, what date is that? Let's have a look. So the 21st to the 26th. I'm really hoping if the carpet comes on the 17th, if they said 17th, they could potentially fit it at the back end of that week. I'm hoping. If not, James is just going to have a day off. But that would be the dream, wouldn't it? Although, you know my look. I've got green carpets. You guys know my look. So yeah, my wonderful green carpets. That will be a fun day, not then ripping all them carpets up and putting new ones down. It's going to be a long day for the fitters. I feel really bad for them. And I feel like, because it'll be like the same fit as they said, but I feel like the guy kind of knew, because he literally said, hopefully I won't see you again because you've got them all fitted now. And I was like, I think he could tell from the look on my face that weren't right. And I think he knew they weren't right because he kept on asking James, are you sure this is the right colour? Are you sure these are the right ones? And James was like, yeah. No. That was the first question my auntie asked me asked us on, asked James on Tuesday. She was like, right, now see you, James. One thing. She said, I've heard Alicia's side of it. Come on, why on earth have you got green carpets? What happened that day? And James is like saying, oh, I want a meeting, and they come out and then, oops, my camera battery went. So yeah, I'm just saying, craft room tour, I am holding off, even though like, oh, you guys know about the green carpet, and I could just be like, just ignore the green carpet. I just want to get it done and dusted first. So hopefully you guys can understand that and just hold out for it to be perfect, because I really don't want a reminder of this, like, once it's done. I know I talk about it a lot, but when it's done and dusted and they're grey, I can just put it to bed and I can just put it behind me. So I think that's why I really just want to to just hold out and wait. So Vicky, yeah, this is the other thing that I saw. She put, I'm sitting down doing a black and white elephant and listening to you. I bet that's a really cute picture. How do you keep your painting tidy while using a multi-place that I have to do it single placing because mine ends up looking like a real mess? So, a few things, and this is why I kind of wanted to get to this question. Although my multi-placer, it is got lots of pink wax in it at the moment, so it's spilling out. But when I multi-place, so the way that I kind of keep it neat, so the first thing is a good tray. So try and get yourself one where the grooves are really, really good. They keep it really, really tight and together. So like you can see how my drills are lined up in my tray. So this is a 6-placer. So I started with a 2 or a 3-placer, then I moved on to a 4-placer, then a 6-placer. So go up in stages. But the best advice is when you go down, press forward onto the grooves of your tray, so then they're in a really nice neat line. So like I put my multi-placer down and I just butted them up to that groove towards me, and then just take it really, really slowly, go bit by bit and just place it down. And it just takes practice. So good tray. Try the metal multi-placers because they are a dream compared to the plastic ones. Try with rounds. I think it's easier to do with rounds than squares, because I think with squares it's sometimes the multi-placers, because they're made for round and square, they just don't fit as nice. I can't really explain it, but it is definitely easier for me to multi-place with round drills. So try with round, get used to it, and it'll change your life once you're used to it. But I'm still very, very OCD, so you've probably seen me several times today where I've placed them, I've not been happy, and I move them with my fingers because, like I said, I'm OCD about it. So I just say take your time, but I have noticed that even though I do still mess around and like move them when I've placed them, it's still like this here, that the time that I've just taken to place 4, I'd probably place 2. So I do think it does make it a little bit quicker, genuinely do, but not overly quicker, but just makes blockiness more bearable, I think. But then sometimes I just do on a single place. But equally, I want to get down some kits. Like I like to feel like I am completing stuff. So although I do love the process, I need to feel like I'm getting there. So guys, my camera is about to die, so we will leave it there for today. So I've done quite a bit. I haven't finished this section, but I'm very, very close to finishing this section. So thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, and of course watching. And until next time guys, see you in the next one.